I've always thought of the Yakuza like some badass Asian mobster thing going on out there. Don't really know too much about it, seen a few movies, things like that. To say I'm slightly ignorant of what exactly the Yakuza are or how they operate would be a huge understatement. I've seen this game, Yakuza, Like a Dragon, floating around all over YouTube here, seen it all over video game websites, and I've heard the name thrown around a billion times. The game seems pretty silly and really different from anything else I've ever played, so it begs the question, was I able to make a clean getaway, or did I just get shaken down for some cash? How's it going? It's Hesh from No Frills, and this is Refund Window, where I play a game for the 2-hour Steam refund window time limit to see if it's any good. Today I'm checking out Yakuza, Like a Dragon. Let's get into it. I wasn't quite sure what I was getting into with this one, being a Yakuza game and all, and I was really surprised by the intro. Wow, okay, cool. The graphics are great, and for the most part, it runs pretty well right out of the box. I just kind of opened it up and played. It is running sub 60 here. I'm on an RTX 3050, not the greatest card, but once again, that's all I have. So, yeah, 1440p. Do get some slowdowns in these movie scenes here, which there are a lot of. I was kind of surprised. It's more like a movie that you're watching with a little bit of choose your own adventure thrown in there, and it's really different. I actually like it a lot more than I anticipated. At first I was like, wow, it's been 15 minutes and I haven't really done much, but it really grew on me, and it's so absurd and silly, but kind of rooted in reality at the same time. I really don't know what to make of it yet, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing. I'll put it to you that way. Apparently in some of the other games in the series, the combat is not turn-based. Well, here it's kind of this weird turn-based thing, but you can kind of move around. I kept forgetting that you can. You can also use objects in the environments. I'd show you that, but I totally forgot about that while I was playing, so I didn't do it, so I don't have that to show you. I could always go back and cut it in, but that wouldn't be honest, and, well, I put the uncuts up anyhow, so, you know, just imagine it with me. We'll imagine that. My apologies, as I'm sure it's pretty kick-ass. Going back to the story, it's a little all over the place, but in a good way. From what I've seen so far, each plot point in the game kind of has its own little mini-game. So far, they've pretty much all been quick-time events, but pretty well done QuickTime events, so I'm okay with that. I'm not completely against QuickTime, but a lot of QuickTime events are just trash. We all know it, so it's okay to say that. As you wander around the city, you'll see some restaurants. They're kind of all over the place, so I popped into one and I ordered a chicken sandwich and some tea. The different meals, you can actually put them together to get different buffs and stuff, and creating your own combos yields different results, so I'm pretty sure we can get some cool stuff out of this one. I came across a Sega arcade, so of course I had to see if I could go in, and I could. The best part, I was able to play some games. I even won on one of the claw machines they had in there. Although the little Pusheen cat did get away from me, I got a Super Monkey Ball. Awesome. That's a killer game. If you've never checked out Super Monkey Ball, man, you are missing out. In between one of the missions, I was able to kind of run around the city and start beating the crap out of people. I guess that's kind of a grinding mechanic, which is good because you do have a skill system, kind of. You level up by yourself. I haven't gotten too deep into it because 2 hours in, and I have a feeling I've only scratched the surface of this game. Or have I? Now, normally I might say it's kind of a tough call with a game like this. I don't watch TV or many movies. I haven't been to a movie theater in over 20 years. I prefer interactive entertainment or to create something with my time rather than to sit and watch another story. It's just a personal thing. But, yeah, this is mostly movie so far. But I liked it. It was actually good. It's campy as hell, and that's kind of charming, so I like it. What little combat I did engage in, pretty cool. I can definitely see where they're going with it. I need to make use of the environment, so I'm gonna come back and try that. This is definitely a keeper. It's got just enough of everything to make me think, wow, they've got a lot going on here, and if this game is even a quarter as wacky as it's made out to be, which I'm kind of thinking it's gonna, man, great value for the price. So, yeah, I'm keeping it. I suggest you check it out because It might be a little bit weird at first, but it's a fun game from what I've seen so far, and it's showing signs of some serious depth. So I'm definitely gonna come back and I'm gonna get that cat. Play it. How's it going, it's Hash. If you liked what you saw even a tiny bit, do me a favor, shoot me a like and a sub, and if you're feeling awfully generous, give me a share, man. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks.